So this is LL Cool J's new record with Rick Ross and Fat Joe called Saturday Night Special.
Produced by Q-Tip.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Indeed.
All right. I like the beat.
So many different hustlers you meet in the game. Shit is cold, don't put your trust in them. Let me explain. The greedy killer, he wanna fuck hoes and get the money, but he quick to feel disrespected. One slip of the tongue, wrong word selected. Bullets drilling in your melon when you least expect it.
Like if he drops an album and it sounds like this, I'm definitely interested.
This is Rick Ross style beats.
I was about to
You
say,
think so?
To me, it is.
it would fall under. I could hear. What are the guys' name that did the majority of his big intro
Justice
records?
League.
Justice League.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
a little bit of that.
No, I definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
I
A little bit of that.
I
But
definitely hear that.
Q-Tip. The one thing I can say about Q-Tip is, as it relates to him being a producer, he's definitely in the craze. So Q-Tip don't play when it comes to production. So to Lone's point, if it goes down this road, it already has my attention.
Yeah.
Number one priority, self-preservation. That applies to majority different situations. The daredevil type, love to make a scene, the nigga hype. If he's the center of attention, you alright. He worry about his rep. Put dirt on his name, you getting slept. Extra sensitive, quiet as kept. So you gotta play it cool with him, laugh at his jokes. Don't inhale too deep when he pass you the smoke. He asking you a question, he might go for your throat. It's best to be transparent, or that's all she wrote. Always keep your word. Always.
Hey, this is damn near fire.
Yeah, this is
This is it.
So far, so good.
Come on now.
This is damn near fire.
So
You know.
far, so good.
Hey,
I mean,
that's-
yeah, this is this is how, you know, once again, respect to Andre 3000, you know, but here are guys who, LL's not even his contemporary. He is his forefather,
Bro,
and he still got something to rap about.
there's three. Am I right? There's three generations.
You could,
of
yeah, you
rappers
could make a
here.
case for them
Could you say
being
that?
3 generations of rap.
Removed, yeah.
You go.
Because honestly, you
LL,
think,
then
LL.
Fat Joe.
No, you would go LL, then
Fat Joe?
Q-Tip.
Oh well, if you want to count Tip.
LL, yeah, it would be LL, Q-Tip as far as the production's concerned, and then Fat Joe.
Then Fat Joe, then Ross.
Yeah, yeah, because you're
That's
talking about
crazy.
80s, 90s,
Yeah.
2000s as far as, you know, when
Because Joe, like Flo Joe and all that was what 90.
That was early.
94.
That was
3, 94?
93, 94.
Yeah, so
92, 93 maybe.
you know Ross didn't come out until like the 2000s.
2005, 2006. I was already living here.
Yeah, he was on that slip and slide like late 90s, I think.
He was ghostwriting too
Yeah.
for Eddie before that.
Yeah. No, but so far so good. I'm in on. I like this one.
Always keep your word. Always pay.
Yeah. I was also going to say, this is like the way that this is like a legend keeping up with the times a little bit too.
Oh, so this
And
is
not compromising himself at the same time.
this is an aging gracefully moment right here.
This right here, like if he's on this, then this is like cool. Like, yeah.
Because I don't need. It's refreshing that he's not like, okay, let me just get a trap beat for the sake of doing it just so everybody thinks I'm cool. I respect that. I respect that he's in his bag.
Yeah, for sure.
Always keep your word. Living like a villain, sipping V on out the glass, million on the wrist.
That's a Rick Ross beat if I ain't never heard one.
Bruh. He right in the cut, ain't
That's
he?
a Rick Ross beat if I ain't never
He
heard
right in the
one.
pocket. He right in
And
the
the
pocket.
reason why I say this, and granted, he didn't pick the production on this, but when we've talked about this, Rick Ross is very good at picking his production.
Yep.
So
One of the
this is cut from that same cloth of very good choice of production. Shout out to Q-Tip on that one.
I'm sure when he got this record, he probably was rubbing his hands together like
Q-Tip
Birdman.
probably
like, I'm about
heard
to
him
really
on
get
this when he made it.
That's
Probably,
that's
yeah.
a good point.
I could see him doing that.
Flags, 100-foot yachts, jumping waves, running laps. Really just want to smoke, really just want a piece. The niggas who want the most, somebody end up with the least. Shorty just broke a lease, ready to move with me. I put it all in the book, praying that she could read. Really, are you a G? Niggas just want to see. I'm running the numbers up, I feel I'm still in the lead. Tentacles in the streets, criminals getting cream. The 7 Series new Beamer, really it's not a thing. Always getting the money, still hustle the max. Always keeping it real, always getting it back. Bitches come with the thrills, all I want is the cash. My niggas still on the rise, why I'm charging the tax.
Always keep your word, always paying back, always keep your word.
Oh, there's Q-Tip.
Q-Tip on the chorus.
Sounds a little weird, but
Always paying back, always keep your word.
Then there's the
boss player. He got a shrewd intellect. He thinking big picture. He patient with disrespect. He always keep his word, but there's pressure when he comes.
That's some big ass pants though.
Big britches he got on there, laying it long.
Hey, that's them 𝐀𝐿 jeans that Mike used to wear in school.
He's not lying. I hate that he's right.
Oh, you really had pants like that?
They wasn't that big, but I had 𝐀𝐿 jeans. I ain't gonna lie.
𝐀𝐿s. He used to go to school and the whole bottom of his pants be wet.
Hey, and I had on some lugs boots that was trash and had jupe. Is what we call it.
It's Yoop.
We called it jupe.
Okay.
You was just at school with that.
Yeah.
Just walking around, was getting cologned up at school.
I got some. I got
getting cloned up at school.
Hey, look, I got some hugs in the hallway off that jupe though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay, all right.
So,
hey, I'm not mad. I'm not
be
mad.
hating on that now.
I believe you.
No, I'm not hating. I'm
So
not
you're
hating.
saying LL's got jupe on right now?
He got on 𝐀𝐿 jeans.
I sure hope he don't have no.
I'd say he probably has on some kind of Creed or
Don't
Fine Nine. Don't do what?
No, the Creed now. Come on now.
Oh,
You
okay.
gotta,
I thought he was gonna say Stenson or
no, he.
I started with Creed. Why would I go to Stetson?
He's not getting his colognes at Walgreens and Rite Aid.
man.
y'all remember Stetson?
Yeah, my grandmother got me some. This is the first cologne I ever had.
There you go, Lone.
Right,
Stetson
third
make you,
grade.
that would smell like a grown man.
That's what you either start off with Stetson or some Brute by Fabergé.
There you go.
Man.
Or some English leather.
Some old
No, I
school.
had the green bottle.
English leather.
Yeah.
I had the green bottle of Brute with a deodorant to go with it. Came in a set.
Does anybody remember the OG Polo cologne in the green bottle with
Absolutely.
the gold?
Still got that.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a while,
That's
so I'm
a
asking.
vintage smell.
I remember I got a polo bag to go with it.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Well, I forgot.
No,
yeah.
I mean like it was. You know how they would give you the free gift with
Basically,
cologne.
give you some stuff, you know.
Yeah.
What you put in the bag, man?
Shoot, I used that as luggage when I went to college. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, my fault.
He keep the blicky close. He's smart when he invests. Stay away from his hoes. That'll keep you out the mess. He act like he treat him cold, but that is just a test. Keep your jokes to a minimum when wifey is around. Remember, he's the man, and fuck how it sounds. Give you the shirt off his back. Cross him, that's that. Yeah. Always keep your word. Always pay him back. Always keep your word. Always pay him back. Always keep your word. Always pay him back. Always keep it real. Always like crack. 𝐀𝐿 could teach you. Just blew a mini mission in Atlanta on some sneakers. I brought the purses to the verses.
Hey, real quick, can we talk about how big of a lob this is for? I think this is a valuable lob. If I'm Rick Ross and I'm Fat Joe, LL's like, I'm about to put you on a record that sounds like this, and people ain't heard from me in X amount of years.
Well, think about it.
That's a lot.
LL put Fat Joe on a record almost 30 years ago. He was on the I Shot You remix.
He sure was.
So, you know, this ain't even their first collaboration.
You think this is a lob for LL or a lob for Rick
Well,
Ross?
when I say
I
lob,
don't think it's a lob for anybody.
okay,
don't
so
either.
look,
I
maybe
think they
I misspoke and chose the wrong word when I said lob. What I'm saying is these two should be appreciative that he asked him to jump on this. To me, just from a legendary standpoint, if I'm Fat Joe, I'm like, man, and I'm especially if I'm Rick Ross, LL got me on this joint and we ain't heard from him in the next amount of years, I'll be hyped.
Cool. But Fat
I
Joe has gone on record. He's probably LL's biggest fan.
Right.
That's what. So, you know, he probably would have done anything to get on this record.
You're right. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
You know,
I can
We'll
dig it.
yeah. We'll see.
It's big boy hearses. Staying careers like windows in the churches. Brought the Ye to the trap, the Sunday service. Always held a gauge, always had the Mac. Always move weight, always move the pack. Always keep your word, always pay it back. Always keep it real, always like crack. Always keep your word, always pay him back. Always keep your word, always pay him back. Always keep your word, always pay him back. Always keep your word.
Always paying back.
I brought the Yays to Sunday service.
Man.
All right, Kanye.
That's definitely what that is.
I like the minimalist feel of the video. The
Yeah.
black and white with just one set. I mean, it's got multiple cuts in it. Yeah. I mean, the only thing is, I hear what LL's really on some giving advice.
Definitely.
Almost. And then it's like, okay, Rick Ross is kind of rapping about something different. And Fat Joe is rapping kind of on what LL's on, but then he goes off into some, let me hit him with these lines. I think all of
Just so
them were
y'all
sharp
still-
lyrically, but it's almost like
I'm still Joey Crack.
this is, they're still doing what they do. So it's kind of, in a way, it's jarring for me, even though I love this record. I think this is fantastic. If I can get a good showing from Pete Rock and Common.
Hey, do we have a video for Dreaming?
Probably. I don't.
This is. I think that's
for all the quote unquote rap fans, the other people who consider themselves new old heads who don't do anything about complaining about what's on the radio. It's like, all right, guys, we got our own stuff here. Let's appreciate and support the artists we came up on, still having their iron sharp and
especially
being able to put out something we like.
Yeah, especially when they pop out and they ain't corny.
Yeah, if we can get, and we getting new bars from Rakim soon. Like, once again, the people who are new old heads, like, can we stop complaining about Sexy Red and be happy that our artists, the people we grew up on, our heroes, are still making music?
I ain't mad at
as long as they're making it like this.
And if they making it like this, and to speak to I like the Common and Pete Rock records. You know what I'm saying? I've heard two. I like them both.
Yeah.
So
that Daydreaming is fire.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I think this actually is a breath of fresh air coming from LL, because when they announced that Q-Tip and him were doing a project, I didn't know how to feel about it. We
showed some apprehension on the show.
You want to hear it, but at the same time, it's like, do I want to hear it? Do I want to see the downfall, or not necessarily the downfall, but just me turn deaf ears on people that I've rocked with forever?
I think
from this showing, this particular song, it looks like it's gonna be, we're in for a nice ride. So
it's like we don't want to see just like your favorite heavyweight champion, you don't want to see him, out here just, barely putting up a fight, and you don't want to be that fighter stayed around 1-2 fights too long. Shout out to Deontay Wilder.
Yes, a rap and his wife leaving him.
The game is the game, y'all.
But I remember we had the conversation. I think I was a little more pro, and even I was still skeptical. So this is a good sign, though. I mean,
I was not super excited.
I wasn't either, because I didn't know what to expect.
And I've never, look, respect to LL, obviously, but I've never been a huge LL fan. But
yeah.
LL peaked, in my opinion, before I really got into, so
that's fair.
It's kind of what it is, but this I like. So,
because at the same time, as much as we love Q-Tip, like, when's the last time we had heard really from him?
Mid-2000s is the last.
The Renaissance. We got to talk about the Renaissance.
We did the
joint with Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, the abstract and the dragon. But he also did the tribe album recently.
Okay, so you're right. I had
that
give
was
props in that.
That was still almost like 7-8 years ago, right?
Yeah, about 8.
Because Fife verses were like,
because it came out around the time that Trump got elected.
Yeah, so
sure did.
Oh yeah. So that is.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's what. Yeah,
wow. We've been doing this show for a long time.
We was at the old spot doing the show back then.
Yeah, I like this. So
two thumbs up.
Two thumbs up, LL.
Shout out to LL.